Hey y'all, welcome to Tina Smoot TV. I came on here just for a brief while to talk about Mr. Nino Brown. I don't know if y'all know him, but I like him. He cool. Like he be saying some real stuff and he believe in Jesus Christ. He believe in God. And he was just saying on one of his videos that he's trying to work on his cussing. And who all know that God meets us where we at, not where people think we should be. God don't meet you where other people think you should be. He meets you exactly where you at. So with that being said, he might cuss a little and say stuff that other Christians or church people might like. Ooh, why he talking like that? But he be saying some real stuff in between that. If you just listen to what he be saying, and you could tell as if you go through all his videos, you could tell each video he's getting better and he's using less and less profanity in his videos. So God makes it perfect for you. With practice makes perfect. Like he's getting better. He's getting better. But this one video I watched that he had was called was about the Craigs in your life. You know, the Craigs, the ones that the men that all us women have experienced that. I'm speaking to the women because I'm a woman. I can't say what a man has experienced, which I'm pretty sure they have experienced bonquisha, as Nino call them. As Nino call them. I'm pretty sure they done experienced a bonquisha, but we talking about the Craigs. Like, look out for the Craigs, women. I know I done had a Craig in my life. Like, I had a Craig last year when I kind of went backwards a little bit. I didn't go all the way back, but I went back enough, you know. So this Craig, like he came off. One thing about these Craigs, they come off like they got money. As Mr. Nino Brown said, they come off like they got money. They'll even treat you and buy you stuff. Like my Craig bought me shoes and, you know, stuff like that, and did certain things for me, put me on his insurance and all this and that. So I'm thinking I'm winning with my Craig. I'm not gonna use his real name. We're gonna call him what Nino Brown call him, Craig. So I'm thinking I'm winning, but as time went on, I say like 2 weeks or not even like a month after dating, it's like every other day my Craig asking me for $100 every other day. I pay you back. Let me get $100. I pay you back tomorrow or something. Which he did. He always came back with the money. He always said his money was tied up. Oh, my money tied up. Just let me get this $100 right quick. My money tied up. So I would give it to him. And yes, he would give me the $100 back. But he'll come 2 days later and ask me again. Or 2 days after that, ask me again. And so I started, even though he was paying it back, it started being to me like, I started thinking like, okay, if Craig got the money that Craig say he got, even with his money tied up, he'll still have some money for what he trying to do. He won't have to ask me, borrow it from me. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm getting the man who do queenology. I don't know why I can't think of his name. I know his name. I know this man's name, but he do queenology. It's gonna R.C. Blake. I'm thinking about what he said. A real man doesn't ask a queen for no money. A real man don't ask a queen for money, and a queen ain't let no man borrow no money. So even though I was doing what I shouldn't have been doing, all these people that I listened to was coming in my mind, and I was getting the warning signs that he was showing me. I was getting them like every other day he want to borrow some money, or he had a gambling problem. He always was gambling up his money. He was never winning. Gambling is a real addiction. Like people can win a couple times and then it's just like crack. Like that first high that the people get when they smoke crack, they keep getting high because they still looking for the first time they got high. They looking for that first fix that they got when they first got high, and they never find it. So they just get addicted to it, and they just keep doing it because they it's hard for them to stop. They searching for the first time. So I'm thinking maybe he must have hit a couple times and now he's addicted to it. So that was a strike. One strike every other week. He want to borrow $100, even though he paid it back. That still was a strike for me. Because if you got money, like you say, you got money, you won't have to borrow nothing from me. Not that soon in a relationship. And the second one was his gambling problem. And the third one was him living in his mom's basement. That should be number one, really. Him living in his mom's basement. But I took it as, okay, he got an autistic older brother, and it's just him, his mother, and his autistic older brother. And I took it as he kept saying, well, I'm gonna get my own place. They fixing on my house right now. Brown said they'll say that. Brown said it. They fixing on my house right now. I'm be moving in my house in a minute. I'm gonna get my home. He even said I'm gonna get my homeboy to help me move my stuff to my house. I got my house. It's over there on such and such street. Never moved in the house. Never moved. So this after we stopped talking, like within 2 months, I had figured it out. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't crushed. I wasn't like down and out. He didn't break me. It just was an eye opener for me. I didn't lose nothing. I only gained. I didn't lose anything. I just gained information. Like I never had a Craig. I never got with a Craig before. This was my first experience with a Craig. Like either I got with a man that just kept it real and didn't have it like that, or he had it and he didn't have to lie about it. He actually had it like that. So this was my first experience. That's probably why I didn't recognize it. This was my first experience with a Craig. So I started realizing that this man like just lied. Like he just a for real liar, to where I don't even think he noticed how much he lied. I don't even think he could help it. I think it's like a demonic spirit of lying working through him, because he just lie. Oh, I got $15,000. I put $15,000 in this. I put $20,000 in this. I helped them put down on that car wash down the street. That my car wash. You need to go and give me my money. Ain't did nothing. So I just want to tell all the women who haven't experienced a Craig, when you come across a Craig, make sure you pay attention to the signs. Make sure you look not only to what he's saying, but look at his actions. Because Craig is a big fat liar, okay? Craig is a big fat liar. Craig ain't got no money. Craig just trying to impress Bonquisha. I guess I was Bonquisha at that time. Craig just trying to impress Bonquisha, but Craig ain't got it for real. The men who got it don't show they got it. Like they don't talk about it. They don't show it. They just live their life. And if you paying attention and if you can recognize it, you'll know, okay, that's the man with the money. But they're not the ones walking around with every pair of J's that come out. Okay, you got some that do that, the filthy rich one. Even most of the filthy rich people don't care. I've seen rich people walk around with Payless shoes on, Pro Wings, like, but if they still sell, them folks will wear some black eyed peas because they know they got money. Like when you know you got money, it ain't gotta be on your feet. It ain't gotta be around your neck. It ain't gotta be in your ear, because you know what's in your bank account. So you ain't gotta do all that. So I just want to shout out Mr. Nino Brown for that message, because that message like was on point, because I had me a Craig. And I think it was God allowed me to have that Craig so I can know that it's some for real Craigs out here. It's some for real Craigs out here. So I decided I'm not going to be a Bonquisha for no Craig. I'm not going to be no Bonquisha for no Craig. I'm going to be Tina for Richard. Rich man. And just because you want a man with money don't mean you're a gold digger. That's your right. Every man in the Bible that had a wife that had money, they took care of their wives. Every man in the Bible that worked for God, they took care of their wives. They had money. Their wives didn't have to worry about nothing. But their wives also had their stuff together too. Their wives owned stuff and had money too. But they didn't have to. They didn't have to work. They didn't have to do nothing if they didn't want to. The men in the Bible had money. So that's God letting you. God got money. Everything in this earth belongs to God. And if you his daughter, he gonna make sure you get everything that you want that's good for you. I take that back, not everything that you want, because everything you want not good for you. Everything that's good for you, God gonna make sure that you get it. And he wants you to have money, because he know you need money in this world to survive. But you gotta do it the right way. You gotta do it his way. So stay away from the Craigs, ladies. Don't be no Bonquisha for no Craig. Y'all have a good day.